Hey y'all, and welcome to Monner's Market, and welcome to my Shabby Chic Romantic Valentine's video. I have 3 of the cutest little Shabby Chic Valentine DIYs for you today, and I cannot wait to show you. Let's get right into DIY number 1. I am going to make this tiny little riser. I mean, it's not tiny. You see it's got a decent sized pot on there. You can get these little plaques from the Dollar Tree pretty much every day, at least at mine. I'm going to take some antique wax and I am going to cover the whole thing. Once I get that antique wax on there, you know the drill. You take a baby wipe or a damp cloth and you just wipe off the excess to bring out that gorgeous wood. Watch what happens. Look at that. Just beautiful. Now, I don't know why I stained the top of it because I'm going to cover it. But look at these little snowmen that I got actually last year. They had them last year and they had them this year. But those particular ones I bought last year. But either way, it doesn't matter when I bought them. I'm going to take them and I'm going to use them for little legs. And I'm going to color them with the, excuse me, with the antique wax. And then go over the top of them and distress them with the white Waverly chalk paint. Once I get that done, I am going to take some beautiful paper that I got. Now, this paper pack that I'm using right here, I'm going to use through the whole entire video today. And it's just gorgeous. I'm going to take some Mod Podge and put down and, you know, I went and bought a brand new sander from the Dollar Tree just for this because I knew I was going to be using it a lot. And then once I got it glued down, I went over my whole piece again with the Mod Podge to seal it in and to give it all the same sort of finish. Once I got that done, I take my hot glue, my wood hot glue sticks, and I'm going to place my little legs on the bottom, and that is literally all there is to making this gorgeous little riser. Look how beautiful this thing turned out. I think it's so romantic, so shabby chic. I threw some pinks in there. You know, last week I didn't have any pink whatsoever except for my very last DIY, and that was just kind of like a bonus DIY. But my whole video is going to be themed in this sort of pink, vintage rose, shabby chic feel. And I love it. It's like literally my favorite way to decorate for Valentine's Day. Let me know down in the comments what you think about this first DIY. I love it. I think it turned out absolutely stunning. Now, DIY number 2, I'm going to make these cute little hearts. These little hearts you can get at the Dollar Tree right now, and they're really decent size. I mean, they're pretty big, and they're thick, and they're chunky, and they're perfect for what I'm about to do. I am going to take off my stickers because I'm going to use that side to put my paper on. So the bottom and the sides, I'm going to give 2 healthy coats of the white Waverly chalk paint to make sure I get it covered really, really good. Once I get that done, I'm going to do the same exact thing that I did with the little riser, and I'm going to pick some gorgeous, now all of these papers came out of the same little paper pack, so they all coordinate. Now that heart right there, I chose a piece of paper that would make it have roses on one side and writing on the other, and it turned out perfect. But look what I did was so stupid. I marked on my front of my paper with my pencil. It was an easy fix because it was a pencil. You'll see me in a minute going in and erasing it with the pencil eraser, but don't ever do that. Flip it over upside down, especially when it's a uniform piece like that. And it, sometimes when you flip something, it messes the whole thing up. But anyway, this, you see what I'm talking about, was going to be a heart either way you did it. So after I got it glued down, I took some antique wax and just distressed around the edges and the sides. And I could have left them right there like that because that was absolutely gorgeous in my opinion. But I'm extra, I got to go a little bit further with it. So what I'm going to do is, once I get it, I know you probably saw me do it, but I got ahead of myself. I also took the sanding block and sanded it all around the edges. Now you can cut real close around your edges, but you're never going to get the smooth, beautiful edge like you will by sanding it. So that's why we always do that. And then again, I distressed it with the antique wax. And so then I went in with the lace that you can get from the Dollar Tree, the lace ribbon, and some twine. And I just ran a piece across the front of it. On both of them, I ran one piece of lace and 3 pieces of twine. And I thought, gosh, that's so cute. I love that. And it was cute. And again, I could have left it right there and it would have been just as adorable as could be. But I bought these little wooden hearts the other day at Hobby Lobby. They had everything on sale for 60% off that was Valentine related. So it says $2.99 on the pack, and you'll have to do the math because I'm horrible at math. But anyway, I got them for 69 cents. I mean 60% off. So look how cute that was with just the string and the ribbon when I flip it back over. I mean, look, I could have left it like that. But now these little hearts right here, I just took some. And those, yeah, I got that little pack from the Dollar Tree too. And I got 2 of those little tiny hearts out because I'm going to stack them. So I'm taking the antique wax, doing the bigger hearts. I'm going to paint the smaller hearts white. And then I'm going to go around the edge, keeping with the theme, with that antique wax that's on that baby wipe. It's already on there. I didn't have to do anything, add anything else to it. And just distress those hearts down, glue them on, and that is it. And those hearts, to me, just top the whole thing off. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? So if you don't have the ribbon, you don't have the hearts and stuff, you can just throw some paper on top of it and they're beautiful. But look at the difference it made by adding that extra little touch of the lace ribbon and the twine and those 2 hearts. And I almost didn't put that little white heart in the middle, but I love it. I'm so glad that I went ahead and put it there. But aren't they just gorgeous? And that paper, I ordered it off of Amazon last year for my, what was it? My Paris video. You know, we did that, Meet Me in Paris, I think was the name of it. And I never used it for that video. Now, DIY number 3 is my favorite. I love the way this turned out. That laser cut heart I got from Hobby Lobby, and the bottom one, of course, I got from the Dollar Tree. But now that laser cut heart, I want to say, let's see what it says, $3.49. And again, I got it for 60% off. And it's just beautiful, and it's thick. It's real thick, so it gave a lot of substance to my piece once I put it all together. Now my bottom heart, as you saw, I'm going to take the antique wax and I'm going to cover that with a baby wipe. And oh my gosh, look at the wood grain in that. Now I wanted to keep it dark because I'm going to layer it. My heart, my laser cut heart, if you look at it, it's a bunch of hearts on like a tree branch that are branching out. And it's just, oh, I just love it. I think it's just gorgeous. And only paying a couple of dollars for it, you couldn't beat it. So I painted that with the white Waverly chalk paint, and then I stacked them together, and look at that. We could have stopped right there and had a gorgeous piece. Is that not just beautiful? But I took one of these little chunky hearts from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to take, now this is the whole paper pack right here. I did that DIY first, but I'm going to show you the whole paper pack. And right now I'm just trying to figure out which one I want to use on that little chunky heart. But in doing so, you get to see the whole paper pack. It is absolutely beautiful. Look, that's my favorite right there. I love that. That's the one I also used on that little riser in the beginning in DIY number 1. But I'm going to cover this heart. I'm going to take the edges. Now I did something a little different to this heart. I did the edges in the back with the, no, I didn't do the back because I'm going to glue it down and you're not going to see it, but I did the edges with the antique wax. And then there was this little tiny lip, I guess, around the bottom. And I decided to go in with my moss paint and just paint that little lip going around the bottom, just to give it a little bit of color and just, I don't know, add a little bit of character maybe to it. And it was so much more beautiful when I added that little bit of moss. Now I'm going to take my Mod Podge and put my gorgeous piece of paper down. And gosh, y'all, I cannot say enough about that paper. The whole pack was just stunning. I'm going to take my sander and sand it down and give it the most beautiful finish. And then I didn't show it because I had already shown you, but I did go back over the top and the sides with that Mod Podge. Now I'm going to do the same thing to this heart to bring it all together with my vignette. And I'm going to use a little piece of ribbon and the the 3 pieces of twine and put it on the middle of the heart. And oh gosh, I just thought it was beautiful. But now for the middle of this one, instead of putting hearts on it, I made just a little finger bow with the twine and put in the middle. Now this is just me gluing down my top heart to my bottom heart. Look how pretty that was. I'm telling you, you could have left it like that and it is just so pretty. But you know, we got to bougie it up a little bit. So I'm going to place that heart down, and that's when I go back in and make the finger bow. Now on the finger bow, once I got the finger bow made and placed down, to bring a little bit more of that moss in, I took a half bead, and you'll see me do it in just a minute. I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. But I took a half bead and I painted it with that moss paint by Waverly and just popped it right on top of that little bow right there. And oh my goodness, it just, like, it's almost like you didn't see the green on the bottom of the heart on the side until I put that little bead on top of it. Once I put the little bead on top of it, it was like bam, there was the green on the edge. I know that sounds stupid, but it just brought it all together and made it pop out. Now here, I was going to leave it like that, and I got an idea. I had these little Scrabble tiles that I got from Dollar Tree, and I thought about doing a little hanger at the top that said love. And I was kind of on the fence about it, so let me know down in the comments whether you like the love or should I have left it with just putting the heart on it. But I just did like a little clothesline, and I've got those little clothespins that you can get at the Dollar Tree, and I put it on both ends of it. And I thought it needed a little tiny bit of greenery, so I just added a little tinky piece of greenery to both sides of the little clothesline with the love sign on it. And then it was finished. Well, no, it wasn't, because I went back in and I added my hanger that originally came off of it. So don't throw your hangers away. So I just put it right back on there. I started to put some beads, like do a beaded hanger, and I just left it because I didn't want to do too much, you know what I mean? But look at how gorgeous this all came together. I think it turned out so stinking cute, and I absolutely love the way this turned out. That laser cut heart to me is just stunning. I want to go back and get me some more and do other things with them, but is that not beautiful? Now let me show you my final reveal with everything that comes together. Look at that, y'all. You can't tell me that that's not just beautiful. If you like a shabby chic look and you like roses, and you know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of um, the Cousins, Crafting Cousins, and they're always doing something with these beautiful pink roses. And when I found that paper last year, I thought about them, and when I pulled it back out, I thought, ooh, I bet you the Crafty Cousins is going to love this video. So I hope, if y'all are watching it, girls, I hope you love it, because I thought about you the whole time I was making it. And listen, y'all, if y'all have never seen the Crafting Cousins, it's 2 cousins. They don't even live close to each other. I don't know how they make their videos work, but they are brilliant, and they have the most beautiful DIYs. So I'm sure if you're watching Little On Me, you definitely know who they are. But anyway, if for some weird reason you don't, go check them out, because they're amazing. But anyway, let me know down in the comments what you think about my video today. And if you are with me in the chat, I always say this at the end of my videos because I love chatting with y'all. I'm telling you, it makes my day when it's Tuesday, time for a video, and I know we're going to chat during my live. I just love it. So if you're here, thank you. If you've never been to my channel and for some weird reason you're still watching me now, my name is Brenda, but my sweet grandbabies call me Monner. We'll have another video next Tuesday at 8 p.m. But until then, thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. Be blessed. Bye now.